Hi, I'm Jed Dean and I'm representing the state of Alaska, and my project is titled A Longitudinal Study of Fluctuating Radiation Levels in Prince William Sound, Alaska, a conclusion to a 4-year study. And I started this project in the summer of 2013, and I started gamma radiation testing in the Prince William Sound area because of the nuclear disaster that occurred in Japan in 2011. And multiple of their nuclear reactors at the Fukushima site were damaged, but one has been continuously leaking radioactive water since then. And so the first 2 years of my data testing, I determined background radiation levels for the area to determine what was normal. And multiple agencies stated that if there was a bulk of radioactive tsunami debris coming across the North Pacific, it would hit in the summer of 2015. And I believe my data correlates with that, as I found a significant increase in radiation levels in the summer of 2015. 2016, levels still remained above background, but were lower than 2015. And since this was the last year of my study, I was able to do a statistical analysis of my data points to determine what would occur if radiation levels continued to rise and I did not continue to monitor them. And I took the natural log of all of my data points, counting 0 as an outlier, and I noticed that my data is log normal, which means as years progress, there's more and more chances of finding something that is higher in radiation concentration than previous years. And so I cannot determine what isotope is present and if it is from Fukushima, if the radiation is there, but there was a study done by Douglas Dasher from the University of Alaska Fairbanks who did isotope testing in a different area close to where I did my testing. And like my data in 2013 and 2014, he found no evidence of radiation from Fukushima, but in 2015, he found a significant increase in cesium-134, which is the fingerprint for a nuclear disaster of this kind. And this past year, I did a surface debris migration model to determine if tsunami debris came into the Gulf of Alaska and into Prince William Sound, where it would end up. And I noticed after 3 days in a simulation model called GNOME, made by the NOAA Corporation, that most debris came across Knight Island and Puget Bay, which coincidentally are where my 3 highest radiation test points are. And so, in conclusion, my recommendation for possible solutions would be that we encase the nuclear reactor and we shut it down as soon as possible. Thank you.